Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this Uxbridge College Childcare and Health and Social Care Virtual Open Day. Thank you for joining us this afternoon in these unique times, but it's great to see lots of you online today. Just a reminder that we should have muted your microphones already, but if your microphones are for some reason not on mute, would you just very kindly mute them for me? If you do have any questions though that you would like to ask, please put them in the chat. And we do have members of staff today who are going to be checking out for those questions and answering those questions at the end of this session. So please do put them in the chat. Also, just to inform everybody, this is now being recorded, and this is being recorded for us to share this after this session has happened, but also to allow you to go back and see anything that you may have missed this afternoon. So don't worry if for some reason it drops out. We will be sending it to you afterwards. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just before we start, I'm going to show you a video which is from the college. So I'm just going to share with you that video now. And a little bit of an introduction to Uxbridge College. Okay, that was a little taster of the college. I'd now like to welcome our principal, Darryl D'Souza, to do his personal welcome to you today here to this Virtual Open Day.
Hello everyone, my name is Darryl, and as Principal of Uxbridge College, I'm very pleased to be able to welcome you to this virtual Open Day session. I'm aware that lockdown has been a difficult time for everyone, and especially so if you've been trying to gain your qualifications this year. And if that is the case, I really do hope it's gone well for you. But now is the time to put next year's plans into action, and this virtual session should help you do exactly that. There are a range of career options open to you, and it's worth being aware that Uxbridge College offers some of the widest choice of academic, vocational and technical qualifications at various levels to suit your interests and abilities. The college has an excellent track record for success with consistently high performance over more than a decade. Currently, we are the highest performing college in London for 16 to 19 learners, and this has been the case for the last 2 years. Moreover, our A-level and English and Maths progress scores are amongst the highest in the country. Our teaching staff are specialists in their areas and bring with them vital industry experience to ensure that learning is relevant and that our learners achieve well. In addition, we have a strong reputation for quality support for our learners, and again, to ensure that they succeed and progress, which they do. We've continually invested in our facilities to ensure these are fit for purpose and to industry standard, and created really excellent social and recreational facilities for our learners when they're not in lessons. Now, our staff are here to help you, and because we have such a wide range of choices, we will assist you in finding a suitable place at the college according to your qualifications and your abilities. But importantly, it'll be on a course that you are interested in and therefore have a best chance of succeeding in. I hope I've given you a little flavour of what's on offer at Uxbridge College, and should you wish to join us, I do encourage you to apply early to secure your place here at the college, and I very much look forward to meeting you and welcoming you in person in September. Thank you.
Thank you, Daryl, for your welcome. So welcome everybody to this Childcare and Health and Social Care Virtual Open Day. And I'm just going to go through some messages just to touch on what Daryl said, to give you a little bit of a flavour of our college. Just to say we're very proud that we are #1 in London for our 16 to 18 provision. So this was announced by the Department for Education in March for the 2nd year in a row. So it really shows that if you do come to Uxbridge College, you're coming to an environment which is high quality. And the reason why we are #1 in London, well, first of all, our learners think we are. Through the FE Choices survey, we were ranked #1 for student satisfaction, which is excellent. We're also #1 for our achievement rates, which basically means we get our learners through their qualifications, and that's 99% of our learners who are on substantial qualifications achieve what they want to. Our students go on to great things, and that would include going on to higher education, to the workplace, or even onto apprenticeships. So a little bit more about what we do at Uxbridge College. Well, we focus all about the whole learner here at the college. So we think about your main qualification, but we also think about your English and maths provision, your skills for the workplace, to put you onto work experience, and also to give you other opportunities, whether that's been going on a trip or go on to an overseas residential. You know, we have lots of things here for you, and we want to support and encourage you to work hard and achieve your goals, and to enhance everything that you learn in the classroom. One of the things that we're most proud of at Uxbridge College is our learning environments. They are outstanding, and we do provide fantastic industry standard facilities. Today, you're going to be hearing from colleagues from our Hayes campus and also our Uxbridge campus, which are both fantastic and have excellently equipped classrooms, workshops, and specialist workspaces. Of course, we have fantastic environments, but we also have fantastic staff as well, who are highly qualified. And one of the things that makes our staff stand out is their industry experience. They've actually gone from the workplace to come and teach you and give you the skills and knowledge that you will need to become an industry professional. So it's really good that you get that opportunity at the college. We also know that students come to our college so they can meet new people and have an opportunity to make new friends. And we think that's really important at Uxbridge College, making the most of your college life. And you can do so by taking part in various activities, including fundraising, social events, and volunteering. We also want to hear your views. It's really important to us that you shape your college life, and we have a really active student union at both our Uxbridge and Hayes campuses. And don't just take it from us. Ofsted said in their monitoring report in 2019 that our teachers have high expectations for our learners, and we help them to learn. And we also know that when our learners have problems or any issues, we know them well enough to support them. And the last sentence is something that we're really proud of, that our learners and apprentices are positive about coming to Uxbridge College and at the learning that takes place there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand you over to the childcare team. I'm going to hand you over to Paula, who's going to give you a little flavour of the childcare courses at Hayes.
Thanks, Liam. My name's Paula, and I'm one of the lecturers in our childcare or early years department. I'll just take you through a few of the courses. I'm giving you an overview and just a flavour of what we can offer you if you're interested in working with us in childcare. So today's intentions, just to give you an overview of the courses and welcome you. It's important for you to actually help to decide exactly where you want to go. You know, and when you're 16, it's very hard to make those decisions, I think. So hopefully we will be here to help you on your way, answering any questions that you might have about the courses so that you make the right decision, and just providing you with practical information in terms of where we operate, when and how your courses will be delivered. So childcare is based at the Hayes campus of Uxbridge College, and it offers a range of facilities, from live performances from our performing arts department to hair and beauty treatments. We've got salons and a gym, and we also have a restaurant that's run by students and staff. Our full-time courses, all of our courses are full-time, and really they're for anyone who's interested in working with children. Obviously you have to like children to want to come and do a childcare course, and it gives you information and knowledge and skills with working with children from the age of 0 to 7 years. In addition to your studies, we organise an annual trip. We go out on other trips, but we have a main annual trip. These photographs were from students enjoying themselves at Bedfont Lakes. We've been to Thorpe Park and the Chessington Zoo as well. So, you know, it's just a chance to relax and enjoy yourself and just develop other skills that are important for your work life. And your preparation for work. We also have visitors that are invited to the campus. This was, I just took a few still shots from video footage that we had of our students enjoying themselves doing an after-school club activity where they were running about. I've never seen our students run until that point, so I was really impressed with them. But it's about teamwork and linking to how children develop physically as well as us as adults. So what childcare courses can we offer you? Let's have a look. We've got a level 1 course. I'm not going to read through all of this because there's lots of information, but just to let you know, as I said, all of our courses are full-time. This is a 1-year course. It's accessible to anyone who's 16 plus. It tends to actually attract people that maybe for one reason or another didn't actually get the grades that they wanted in school. So then they come onto our course because there are no entry requirements. Apart from obviously you have to have an interview and references will be taken up. So yes, it's for anyone that really hasn't got any formal qualifications. Okay, so it says that I just threw in these just a couple of displays so that you can see that some of the assessment is not all written. Some of it is project based, and this was just a display about child development that the level 1s did, and that's how they completed their assessment of one of these units. So with the level 1, you can progress on to level 2. It doesn't give you any formal qualification. It is a childcare and health and social care qualification. So some of our learners might decide, oh, actually, we want to go down the health and social care route. Others might think, well, actually, no, we quite liked childcare, so we want to go on to level 2. That could either be in terms of another full-time course, or it could be an apprenticeship, if you would like to do that. Okay, again, level 2 is another full-time 1-year course available for 16 pluses. No set requirements, however, you must have an interest in working with children, and obviously you will have an interview and have references as well that we will gain. It's, you know, for all of our courses, as I say, I can't tell you enough that you really do have to like the thought of working with children. Unlike the level 1, which has tends to we do a block, 4-week block of placement, the level 2s and the level 3 courses all have, we try to strive for 2 days in placement every week, and that will continue throughout the year that course is put on. So there's an awful lot of experience that you will gather from placements, and they will either be schools or day nurseries. And we will come in and assess you. So we have assessors coming in to assess you to find out where your skill set is and how you can develop your skills further. What else is that? A level 3, this is the course that I tend to lead on. I think I'm leading again in September on this course. It's a 1-year level 3 course. Again, you can come in at this level. Some of my learners come in at this level. Some have progressed on from level 1, level 2, and then come into level 3. But this is a 1-year course. It's very, very condensed. There are actually 23 units for the whole year. You will have 350 hours of placement minimum to complete as well through that year. It's a heavy going course, but it is very, very, it really does help to equip you with the knowledge that you need to actually go out in the sector and work with children. So it also attracts some mature learners as well. So I have a range of some 16 to 18-year-olds, and then I'll have some mature learners. I think my maturest learner this year was nearly 40. So it is really varied, and you know, it's anyone that is interested in children and has the correct GCSEs will be able to join. Okay, that just tells you a bit more about once you've done the QCF, the level 3 1-year course, you will be equipped with the knowledge and experience to go out and work, and that is usually the next step for my learners. What's lovely is that with all of our courses, when we go out to placements, we go out to visit schools, maybe as assessors, we see our former students in the placements, which is fantastic. Some of them are managers, some of them are teachers. One of them taught my son in school years after I taught her, and it's lovely to see that progress, and we see that through and through, year on year. Then finally, we've got a brand new qualification. We're one of the only colleges in England are doing this Tico, the new Tico. It's a level 3 2-year course. It's heavily based around having a really good placement. Again, it's got 2 pathways that you can actually go into. It carries, unlike the level 3 that I just showed you, the 1-year course, this provides you with UCAS points for university. So it is a pathway to higher education. Yeah, and we're looking forward to presenting it. As with all of our courses, as we said before, maths and English, if you haven't got maths and English, and we do take you on, you will be completing maths and English, so retaking your maths and English, so that you get well, you're more likely to get the qualification that you really wanted in maths and English, as well as your vocational qualification as well. Okay, so that's just a bit of detail about what it comprises of. Unlike the other qualifications that we've mentioned, this does have two exams, and also there is an assessment that's done in placement as well, which you have to achieve in order to progress onto the second year. So yeah, this is just thought, well, I could speak about our courses forever and say how wonderful they are, but I just thought I'd show you some of my students this year and what they had to say about the courses.
Hi guys, my name's Kashi. I've been in college for 3 years, and I'm very sad to leave. But first things first, college is not like high school. It's very different to high school. You have to be more independent. You have to make sure you get your work done on time. Teachers, of course, will help you. And the teachers are very, very helpful. They motivate you a lot as well. And they keep telling you to keep going, you can do it, you can do it. They're very good, they're very nice, very funny too. But please don't get into their bad books because you don't want your parents to be called, trust me. But anyway, even if they tell you off, it's for your good. But college is a very nice experience. I love college. I really don't want to leave. But guys, just focus, just smash it. You can do it. You can do it, do it, do it. Just don't give up and just do it, okay? Have fun. Hi guys, my name.
Hi, my name is Harman Daiwa. I'm a student at Uxbridge College. I have studied Childcare Level 3. I have chosen this course because I always wanted to work with children, to help them grow and learn new things. I think this course is good for anyone who wants to work with children. Choosing this course will help you to achieve your dreams, like it did for me. I had trouble with my coursework, yet I had help from my teachers. They will help me any time of the day. While doing this course, you will be set a work experience, as this will help you gain knowledge and help you gain experience on how to work with children. This can look good on your CV as well. If you're looking for other schools or nurseries to work in, as well as at the end of this course, you will get a certificate saying you have passed this course, and a reference from your workplace saying that what you have done around in the nursery. This college has given me a better chance at my maths and English GCSEs, and it will give you and many others a better chance for your maths and English GCSEs.
Okay, so if you wanted to see the other two videos, then they would be on there as we're recording. It's just nice to see because it's the student's perspective, and I think that's really, really important. So as we say, we do fundraising and lots of other things as well. So hopefully, yeah, you'll want to join us. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Paula, and a really fantastic presentation there on our childcare courses. If anyone has got any questions for Paula, please put them in the chat and we will answer them at the end of the session. And as Paula says, we do have some other videos that we will share with you online. So thank you for that. I'm now wanting to move on to our health and social care provision, and I'd like to welcome Rose, who's going to talk to you about the health and social care courses.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Rose. I'm the section manager for the health and social care. I came with my colleagues on here today because we like to give you as much information as we believe those information are important and will help you to make an informed decision on coming to the health and social care course. Next slide. So on here, we have got team, like Liam had said earlier, we've got team of experts that work within the health and social care departments. And with the PowerPoint, you will see all our names on there and our emails and our roles and responsibilities. Should you have any questions at all, you may not be able to ask today, or should you require any further information that you will need us to send you on the courses. So we've got the emails and the contact details there and the names and our roles that you can contact later on. Liam had said earlier, with the health and social care course, it is called a study program. So what that means in a nutshell is that it is a package. You come to us because sometimes when you're at school, challenges do happen, things in life does come into play, which does not allow you to concentrate on certain subjects, and you don't have the full qualification you expect to get. that does not mean it is the end of the world. When you come to us, we make sure you are fully packaged and ready for the future. So the study programs involves you having to do your GCSE English or Maths or functional skills, depending on what level of the program you want to study on, because each level has got its entry requirements, as my colleague will explain to you later on. And then you have got your vocational program, which is the main health and social care program, which we have different levels as well. They will talk to you about. And like Paula had mentioned, in all vocational program, you have to do work placements. So we do have work experience, because I think the difference between a college and a school is we equipped you with that practical skills as well as the theory to prepare you for life, for reality. Then you understand the reality of what you're going to get yourself into, and then equips you well. We also have what we call directed learning, and this is for people that have probably have got your maths and English. And what directed skills is about English and maths. And one thing I've understood in life is that if you have a skill, you don't use it, you lose it. So the direct learning helps you keep in touch and be updating those literacy and numeracy skills to help you keep engaging. And we also have what we call employability progress review, which happens every week. And that is to, again, get you more skills and equip you with more knowledge and understanding. And that involves different activities that you will need to undertake and learn different things. I mean, during this COVID time, we learned a lot about COVID-19 through that employability skills. We do things like, prevent and all of this kind of training and those things that are there to safeguard you whilst you're at the college with us. And again, these are the team that are teaching on the program. So I will hand you over to Jessie, who's going to talk to you about the level 1 program. And after Jessie, Ellen, my other colleague, will talk to you about the level 2 extended certificate, and SIPA, where we talk to you briefly about the work skills program. Jessie? Unmute, Jessie. You are on mute. If we move to the level 1 slide.
I always do that. Hi everybody, my name's Jessie. I work for Uxbridge College and I'm one of the tutors for health and social care. I teach across a range of the levels. I'm going to be talking about the level 1 qualification. Lots of our students come from school onto this 1-year program because they're a bit unsure about their main profession that they want to go into. They might want to be nurses or paramedics. So they decide that they're going to do the level 1, study 10 different units. These units are graded, pass, merit and distinction, and it's coursework based. The units that you guys will be studying are very varied. It ranges from how to be organised, or we teach you how to put creative activities together, or how to plan a snack for people that may have different needs. Or one of the units that you guys go and study is what it's like to actually go to a care home or into a nursery and actually have a visit there for a day. You will be there for about 4 days a week, and the times vary from 9 till 5. Sometimes you might start at 2, sometimes you might start at 9, sometimes you might finish at 5. So different days are different timetables, and that depends on timetabling. But it's quite, it works well because you have your maths and English incorporated into your timetable, which brings me across to maths and English, because you have to do your maths and English because it's part of the vocational study program that you have joined. You do get the opportunity to go on a work placement for a week, and in this level you tend to go to a nursery once you have completed your DBS, which that brings me on to, you must have a successful police check for all children or students to go into work with vulnerable people. We have really high expectations of our students, so you need to want to care and you need to want to look after people. So this is something that you have within you. We teach you how to work with people, and we do that, so you must make sure that you attend, and our departmental figure is 95% of making sure that you attend. Once you successfully complete your course, you can progress. If you get the grades of merit onwards, you can go and do our level 2 qualification. We've got a couple of different routes that you can move on to. So then you progress up into the health and social care department and eventually go to the profession that you particularly want to choose to go into. There are lots of fun activities that we do throughout the year. Last year I took students to the cinema based on some films that were linked to equality and diversity. We helped the local community with Christmas shopping, and we went to a care home. So there's lots of different activities. It is very, very practical across the year. So please come to Uxbridge College and join our course. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie. We'll pass it now to Ellen, who's going to talk to us about the Level 2 Extended.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all can hear me okay. My name's Ellen Jackson, and I'll just be spending a few minutes to talk to you about the Level 2 program. So the Level 2 is an extended certificate in health and social care. It's a one-year course. So it seems like a long time, but it isn't. It goes very quickly. And again, some of these things that I'm going to talk about will overlap with what Jessie's just been saying about level 1s. So in regards to entry requirements, what we would love you to have is at least 4 GCSEs, grade 3 preferably. For those of you who are not sure about the number gradings, I'm talking about a D under the previous GCSE levels. We also would love you to have either a level 1 in a different subject, if you, for example, want to change and do health and social care, or a level 1 diploma in early years, or health and social care as well at level 1 with merits or above. And also, as Rose was saying, we also want you to be able to engage in the whole program. So that may include functional skills, for example, doing functional skills in English and maths, or GCSE maths and English as well. You again are in college around 4 days. Core hours are between 9 to 5. So as Jessie said, you could start at 9 one day, 10 another day. You do have one day where you're not generally in college, but we do expect you to use that day to catch up on your study or do some external voluntary work to get some more experience. So you know you really want to go into health and social care, because we want you to be happy and we want you to be sure and we want you to expand your skills as well. So not just be in college all the time. There are 10 units of study with level 2. There are 2 external units, that's exams, which we actually spend the first term from September to January, because the exams happen in January. So we spend that term actually teaching the exam unit. So it's a very supported system. You're not just left to go and do lots of revision on your own and not know what you're doing. And at the same time, throughout the year, you will also have 8 units to complete to get your full extended certificate, which makes the 10. We'll do core units, communication, health and social care values. We also do a unit on anatomy and physiology, which comes under the human body systems. It's very important for the medical professions, and if you want to progress as well onto level 3. And also things like creative therapy and human lifespan development as well, which is also really supportive in your studies, as well as external trips as well. Your assessment methods will range around not just written assessments, but also simulated role plays. You do have a week block placement of work experience as well, which we base some assessments around, so that you can, it's not just you going to work experience for a week and doing nothing with it. We want you to be able to have a brilliant experience and actually use it towards your assessment and assignments as well. And we also include a lot of professional discussions and planning, and as well as what you learn in class, which your lecturers will support you with. You know, you will be expected to do some independent study as well to help you become more familiar with the subjects. The study program, again, I've talked about that, but basically, depending on what your needs are, you will be expected to not just do the vocational side, which is your BTEC Health and Social Care, but your maths and English alongside that as well. And we can also talk you through that in more detail. We expect 95% overall attendance. It is such an important profession, health and social care. So we are supportive, but we do expect you to attend. We expect you to be punctual. And not just that, but you're entering a caring profession. And we want you to be able to be supportive, to be caring for yourself and for others as well. And have an attitude that you can do it. And if we are going to support you, which we will, a can-do attitude, not just for yourself, but in the way you treat others on the course, the way you treat your lecturers as well. So we also would like you to have the successful DBS, and also the level 2 is a brilliant progression onto level 3 programs. Health and social care, which you'll hear about more shortly, is a brilliant subject to do at level 2. Fully supported, lecturers who not only have studied but also have industry experience. So just consider us. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ellen. Sip away, work skills quickly, please. Thank you. You're mute, Sip away.
Okay, am I on? Thank you, Rose. I'm going to talk to you about the Level 1 Award in Health and Wellbeing and an extended certificate in work skills. As you can see, there are 2 programs, there are 2 qualifications that are running together here, and there's a reason for that. For one, the work skills program, you gain the knowledge and skills and application of work skills, so it's targeted towards employability skills, development of employability skills. And to make it relevant to health and social care, we've merged it with the health and well-being, where you will learn about health and well-being, lifestyles and choices that affect health and well-being. So that makes it relevant to health and social care. This is a 1-year program, and it's a full-time program, 4 days a week in college and 1 day in work placement. Being a work skills program, we would expect you to gain that experience of work-related skills, where you will be able to apply the skills that you have learned as part of the program. For you to qualify for the program, we would expect you to come with 2 or 3 GCSE at grade 2, including English and maths. You will attend 9 to 5, and there's an expectation for you to attend at least 95% of the time for you to have the best experience of the course. What does it entail? What does the program entail? So you will, as there are 2 qualifications there that are running together, you will complete 6 units of the OCN qualification, 15 units of the BTEC work skills qualification. Together with that, you will need also to do your English and maths if you are not exempted. This means you take it on as a GCSE or functional skills, maths and English, and that's mandatory to this program. Where does the program take you to? On completion, you can enroll onto the next level 2 extended certificate in health and social care, or you can go into do an apprenticeship. Apprenticeships are one of my background areas, and this program is one that prepares you for working in taking on a course in an apprenticeship in health and social care. It means you will be finding placement in different work-related, health and social care related work placements, where you can choose to grow a career in that area. Okay, a requirement is you will be working with vulnerable people or going into placement, working with vulnerable people. We would expect you to have a full DBS check, and that covers part of what we would require for this course. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer these at the end of the presentation.
Thank you. And level 3, obviously, in line with the qualifications, we've got level 1, level 2, and level 3. We have got the new level 3 program, which is known as the RQF level 3, which is the new one that involves the exams. We do have two aspects of the program. We have the subsidiary diploma, we used to call it, which is the extended certificate, and we've got the foundation diploma. The difference in these two courses is that the extended certificate diploma, you may have your GCSE in English or maths or not have sufficient GCSEs, which you will heavily do that alongside. And the foundation diploma is you need to have all your GCSEs, a minimum of 5 GCSEs, including English and maths. Days in college is still 3 days a week. Each of the two programs has got 2 external examinations, which are taken in January. You've got the unit 1, which is the anatomy unit, and then you've got the unit 2, which is working in health and social care. This year we had fantastic results. This is the first year we ran the program. We had 100% in one of our exams, and the other exams we really did well. So it's quite intense program. You do have, it's a full-time program, so we do ask students that come on this program to ensure that they do not have any other commitment outside college time those days. Even though you may be in college some days and then work days in placement, it is a full-time program. My colleague have talked about the importance of DBS, and I think it's the same thing with the childcare program. You have to have that disclosure barring scheme, because if you're working with people, we need to make sure you're safe and the people you're working with are safe as well. Apart from the 2 external exams, the other units are obviously internally verified, and days in college are 9 to 5, depending on what day of the week it is and what time you're required to be in college. I think that is it for the health and social care. The extended diploma, Rena was going to talk about it, but obviously because of time, this is it's the all qualification for those that are still progressing on. This is the QCF, which is a different qual, does not have any exam, but this is mainly internal students or any students that may have done the all qualification that may want to come up onto this one to do that. And we do have the access program, I was talking about earlier. The Access is an intensive program, which is a 1 year, and it's for 19 plus students only. It's intensive because there are 18 units to be done. This is where we have most mature students. Some have got children and other responsibilities. All the assessment for the Access program are internal. We don't have any external assessment. Where we do have things like control assessments. The difference between this program and the BTEC program is this: we do not require work placement at the moment, and it is for only 19 plus. So if you're not within that age group, I'm afraid we may not be able to take you on this program. Across all of the programs we've talked about in health and social care, we've got fantastic teachers that are teaching the program, a vast experience from every background that they've come from, and years of experiences of teaching these different units. We've got the science people there, we've got the people that are great in maths and all of the subjects, and our support is 100%. We're there for the students, and we always work to support the students as we go on. Okay, Liam, we can move on. We've also got the apprenticeship open day that is coming up for the health and social care, which my colleague Sipo had mentioned, for the health and social care and dental nursing. So anyone that is interested in that, I understand the open day is tomorrow in the evening at 6 o'clock. So you can also join there. And even though you may be on here and you're not sure what you want to do, I would strongly advise, attending that open day as well, because the wealth of information you have would help you to make the right decision and know where you want to go from there. We've got some career path there for the health and social care. I mean, this year we've had fantastic students going to university. We've got some contact with hospitals. So the health and social care is a career that takes you to anywhere you want to go to. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got students that have gone to do law, business management, and all sorts of courses from health and social care. You would think that's not possible. And I must stress that health and social care is not just a ladies course, it is unisex program. The childcare courses, fantastic teachers come from childcare, including men. And health and social care, we do need male nurses. We need loads of male social workers and physios and all of this. Please, it is not a sexist course. We accept everyone. Sinead? She's still there? You want to quickly talk about placement?
Okay, hello. Hi everyone, my name's Sinead. I'm a work experience coordinator within health and social care. Like they've already mentioned, before anybody can work within health and social care, you need to have your DBS. The college will guide you through that process, and we will apply for that as soon as you start your course. You will be required to wear a uniform while you're doing your placement. Again, the college will give you a top to wear, and we just require you to then wear some comfortable black bottoms. And then it's just clear for everybody who you're working with, parents, to see that you are a college student on work experience. You get given a handbook which you need to fill out while you're doing your placement, and you will get visits from the college because some of the units are covered while you're doing your work experience. And obviously we expect a high level of behaviour while you're doing your work experience, as we do while you're in the college. You are obviously representing yourself and the college while you're doing your work experience. Days required, it depends on what course you do. So if you're doing a level 1 or level 2, you'll do a 1-week block course. All the other courses run in line with the course, and you'll do 1 day a week from when you get your DBS until you finish your course. Thank you.
Sarah?
Hi guys, I'm Sarah Gervin. I'm your attendance coordinator / assessor. So in the mornings, I monitor attendance. As a lot of the staff have said already, you need to achieve 95% attendance to achieve the success of the course. So if you're here, you're engaged, you're learning, fantastic. You can go up the levels and you can go on to do fantastic things with your life, which is what we want to do. We want to support you through that. However, if you choose not to, you're not going to be able to pass. So the aim is that you get your 95% and that you're here, punctual, ready to learn. As I've also mentioned before, Maths and English is compulsory if you haven't got those qualifications, and you will need to have that, and that is also included in your attendance. So if you're not attending your Maths and English, you are at risk of losing your place on the health and social care course. All the courses are full-time, so although you may be doing 4 days a week, you've also got to bear in mind that you are doing placement as well, and you will be expected to get your placement sheet signed each week and bring in to myself to be able to log your hours. Different courses we expect different hours for different courses. As I said as well, I'm the assessor in the afternoon, so I change my hat and I come and visit you out in placement, which I love doing. It's my favourite. Within that, I'll be coming and observing you, ensuring that you are meeting the guideline, the criteria for the unit that you're covering, and I'll be there as well to offer support and advice for any concerns that you have. My door's always open. I'm normally the first contact for everybody. You'll be given my number and my details once we get started. I look forward to seeing you all, and have a good summer. Until then, bye.
Thank you. And these are images obviously from our past students that have gone on. And that's it. Thank you, Liam.
Thank you ever so much to the childcare and the health and social care teams there. Lots and lots and lots of information. And if anyone has got any questions, please put them in the chat. We may not have enough time to answer them, but we will certainly answer them directly to you over email. So thank you to everybody for that. I just want to very quickly just mention about our support at the college, but I think the curriculum teams have done that fantastically. We do have a really good offer of support for our learners at Uxbridge College, including supporting students if they are looking for work, if they're looking for progression support, if they need support with their learning. So if you've got anybody with learning disabilities, then we have a really good team who can support you. And so please do contact us if you do have any of those issues, because that is not a barrier to learning at Uxbridge College. We also have some really good members of staff who support you with your welfare and your financial needs. And we do have access to a bursary at the college. So obviously, if you do join us, that is available to you. And of course, we have a great learning resource centre team where I had a question sent to me earlier about, can you study on your days off at the college? Absolutely, we encourage it. We do have a fantastic learning resource centre with computers for you to do your work. So you can do that. Okay, so just to say that if you have enjoyed the fantastic presentation today and would like to apply for our courses, Darryl did say, you know, it is really important to apply early, and this is how you can do that. We are not doing any physical interviewing at the moment at the college, but we are doing applications online. It is the quickest and easiest way. And all you need to do is go onto the college website and select your course and click on the orange apply button. And then what that will do is create you an account, and that account can be logged in as many times as you like to view your details and update your information. And don't worry, because the form doesn't take too long. And once you have submitted it, we will contact you to explain the next steps. And if you would prefer not to apply online and prefer to do it by application form, then you can download it from our website and can post and email that back to us. Now, if you do need any more information, I can see there are lots of questions going in the chat, then here are the ways to do that. So first of all, if you would like to call us, you can call our number 01895 85 3333. And also you can email us at inquiries@uxbridgecollege.ac.uk. Also, please do look at our website, which is www.uxbridgecollege.ac.uk, as well as our social media pages on Facebook and Twitter, which have lots of information about our courses for you. I'd like to thank you for your time for attending this afternoon. I'm just going to see if we've got any questions that I can quickly direct. And obviously we have got your details today, so we will be able to contact you. Just going to answer these questions for you, and if teams do want to pop in. Do you arrange placement, or do we have to find that ourselves? Rose, if I could just ask you to quickly answer that question for me. If you're there.
Unmute, Rose.
Sorry, we tend to encourage our students to find placement that is closer to home. However, if you struggle, we do have Sinead and Sarah that will step in to help you find a placement. But it is important, obviously, like we have said about attendance.
Can I just say, for childcare, we have a dedicated placement coordinator. Her name is Sue, and she will find all the placements at level 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you for that. I can see lots and lots of questions. We do have another open day starting at 3 o'clock. So you know, what we will do is these questions, we will contact you, and the team will get in touch with you, and obviously the curriculum staff will be in touch with you. Thank you for attending this session this afternoon, and I hope you stay healthy and well during these times. Thank you ever so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.